Morning, y'all. Right, taking Orla to school and taking Fanula to golf. It's a busy morning. We've got Journey student Guy today as well, so we'll be off to Torquay later, trying to help Guy with his golf. Hopefully he's still down at 5. We'll find out later. It's another sunny one. Yes, please. Right, so we're starting in the studio with Guy. We're just going to see where his baseline is with his numbers, so with his delivery, and then we're going to go out on do some pitching, because your short game's still a little bit letting you down, Guy, you saying?
Yeah, it is, yeah, inconsistent.
Which we saw a little bit when we went on the course last time, so we're going to have a good old dig at it today. So definitely, if we come and have a look, let's show you baseline. You're definitely overdrawing some of these, is what you're finding. You're getting that out on the course as well.
Yes, yes.
So if we look at your baseline numbers, you're swinging an average of 2 degrees in to out. So you're 3.7 in to out, 2.1, 0, and then a 0 path. Path is straight to slightly in to out.
Yep.
Positive
yep.
For draw shots that we would like to see a little draw, but not just the overdraw. But then the face is 3.4 closed to that, so it's more closed than the path. So you've got one here at 2 into out with a face 4 closed to that path. Last one, which actually went straight. So no, that's your first one. Sorry, it goes down on this sheet. So your first one, you were 0 path with a 4 degrees closed face to path. So everything's looking good.
Yeah.
Lie now is 0, 0, 2 toe down, 2 toe down. So we've got the lie really.
Which was 6.
Oh, so much more control, which is your wrist angles working.
It's just trying to take that bad one, that draw that I can't control now, finding a happy medium on the same shot all the time.
Yeah, but that's coming because the face is too close to the path. We need to give you a fort which allows you to get the face to not be so close to the path. Basically.
Yeah, cool.
Cool, so we're going to hit a batch where you're now feeling like you're holding off on the way through.
Yeah.
So through impact, feel like you're holding off, and then after the ball's gone, let the club go up over your shoulder so we don't get a stunted follow through.
Yeah.
Let's see what that does to the face. Feel like you held that off?
Did a bit, yeah.
So I don't know if the miss hit is keeping that straight or you've arrowed that one. So anything that's arrowing like that while trying to hold off, I would be trying to repeat that feeling, see if that feeling is the answer.
Yeah. Definitely different, isn't it?
That's arrowing again.
Yeah, it definitely feels different.
How extreme does that feel as a movement?
Yeah, I didn't ever think about holding it off like that before, instead of maybe just
letting it go.
I never thought about it like that, but it definitely makes a difference straight away.
Well, it makes
a
a difference in here now.
Yeah.
And these forts, the trouble with these forts, and this is why coaches follow players around on tour and stuff, is it might change in a month's time, because a hold off might now have a face open to a path, and then it just needs a little bit of interjection, which is why you need to be keeping. You need to be kind of, I always call it like a black book, right?
Right.
So this sounds really crude, right? But you don't have one partner in your life, but you settle with one, hopefully, that you marry and have kids or whatever with. Because the other ones could be classed as practice. You don't know what you like until you experiment with different things. We don't know what works for you until you try a few different ones, and then you settle with the feelings that repeat the most. This is a very good start. Let's see if it sustains. Here we go then. If you look at the last few, it's quite interesting. So you've gone more into out. You're now 4 into out, but you did calm the face down on 2 of them. Last one, it was closed, but you obviously mishit that one. Yeah, it was 10 millimeters toe. So yes, controlling the face loads more, but at the same time, you were pushing path further right.
Yeah.
And that's why I would like to see, I don't know if I said it on camera or not, I'd like you to try and turn your hips more as you hold off, because that will hopefully make the path not shoot way off to the right.
Stop the hands rotating maybe as well.
And it will calm, the feel that the club is rotating by you turning your body, rather than it being rotated around the axis of that shaft so much, But I mean, you can see why they're hitting target more. Those 2 there are spot on. 1 degree with the face closed to path. They're little draws waiting to happen. Yeah, all day long. Right, we're going to do the 10 shot game. Did this with Michael yesterday, pitching with Guy You've got to land it just on that fringe is the landing spot, in line with the flag or slightly to the right of it is okay. What loft have you chosen first?
I'm going to try 52, was it 50 yards?
But you had the 58, but you're a bit...
I've seen the lie.
So you're a bit worried of the strike with a 58. Go on then, show me. So that was a bit thin, wasn't it?
A little bit.
So that's just shot over the back. Many of them when you play?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have done lately.
Yeah, I mean you play at a links course, don't you?
Well, hard like this, burnt type lies, and as soon as you start knifing a couple, you just
get anxious.
Well, your confidence just
goes.
Disappears, doesn't it?
Yeah. So one just short, lots on the back. How many of those were running up the bank and back down? Many or not?
Yeah, probably quite a few.
And then one on the green, one over the hill.
Yep.
You're coming in with a 50.
Yeah, 52.
And you're using, sorry, 52, and you're using that because of the anxiety of strike, but then you are asking a bigger question because you're going to have to rely on bounces. This green is relatively watered, and you know, the fringe will accept when you start bouncing around in semis and in 2 or 3 or 4 bounces.
Yeah.
You need to be really good possibly, so let's play with this. This can be better.
Yep.
So we need to get away. If I put you just here,
Yep.
we need to get you away from quite square on, chucking it forward with the hands hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want you feeling like you're hitting it so much more this way.
Yeah.
So we can really feel like chest, left hip comes up and through as you hold off on the way through.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of this. This is exaggeration, but you want to be more this way.
Yeah, okay.
The other thing as well is I want some width for stance. I don't like feet together for this.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's get a bit more stance. Turn left foot out.
Yeah.
Get that body really twisting through. Go on without the ball. Follow through needs to be like, let that right foot peel off. That's it. And you'll be this, and this is coming up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, and again. Stay there.
Right.
Keep that logo of that glove up to the sky on the way through. Yeah. But a little bit more hip and shoulder rotation as you come through. Yeah. Good. Next thing I want you to do as well, which really helps, I think, if you feel a little anxious, I do it a bit, is I want you to stand taller, so not so normal lie.
Yeah.
So the more low I get, everything, I feel like I have to really get the wrist involved.
Yeah, yeah.
I want you to feel a bit more upright, upright in your hands, rotate through. So it's almost like a big putt.
Yeah.
Makes you much more wooden manny.
Yeah, yeah.
Love it. Love it. Right, let's go and look at those then. Looking better?
Definitely, yeah.
So we're 3 on the green, 2 quite tight, 2 in the fringe which are easily puttable, very close to the hole, and then 2 just on the longer stuff. 1 did fin over the back, so better. The left and right dispersion could be better.
Yeah.
So we could get it to a stage, I think, where the delivery of the face is more accurate, so all you're doing is thinking of distance.
Yeah.
This, you're still thinking distance and direction, because you do still get this one floating out here.
I'm thinking about not knifing them, really.
Yeah, but I want one thing. I want you thinking distance only.
Yeah, okay.
Good pitchers, chippers. They're happy they're going to hit it straight. They're happy they're going to strike. They're concentrating on how hard they're throwing it, pitching it, landing it, rolling it, those kind of things.
Yeah, yeah.
So we're also trying just to open up that blade a little bit, to expose a bit more of the bounce, aren't we?
Yeah.
How's that? Because that's something you would have not been confident to do before, isn't it?
No, no.
You would have been thinking.
Definitely.
That's like the opposite. But the trouble is with shutting this down like you can do is you're just getting the leading edge.
To dig in and...
Exposed, yeah. So that's no turn, those ones. So if we look what you like, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 out of 5 on the green and close.
Yeah, and 1 I knifed.
Yeah, but that's because you just went back to no turn,
Yeah.
let those hands overtake, let the club go.
Yeah.
Got to keep that pocket, that shoulder moving. Love it. Great shot, brilliant shot. See, love it. He was nervous of the people walking around the green from the second, but I like the fact that you're practicing that.
That's your fault, that is.
So look where we are now. We're, what are we, 2, 4, 5 on the green, 6 here, which was just not a duff. It wasn't struck as well.
6 on the green.
2, 4, 6. Sorry, yeah, 6 out of 10. Obviously, your one left was disappointing because that was a good strike. Just the face got a bit muddled up. And then you had one fin going over the back and pretty, I mean, this is loads better. That's you hitting the loft you didn't want to hit.
Yeah.
And opening it up. It's like, never play it. You're doing everything the opposite to that, which is why I think that way you're just going down a spiral of no improvement.
Well, when you don't chip well, you naturally try and
Regress.
take the hard. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you find yourself thinking, well, I'm going to get a 9-iron out here and
Yeah,
just...
exactly. Which on this shot, if you'd have played 9-iron here, I mean, that's a tough shot. We need to get this more skill based.
Yep.
Just feel the follow through where that stays quite connected to your tummy, so don't make a backswing, that's enough, and then just turn through, staying there. So you need to feel this kind of impact of rotation, hips and shoulders a load more. That must feel, so try and keep your head more where the ball would be so you're not moving around. Feel the hold off with that.
Yeah.
That's how we need to try and get your hit in action. Now if you can take all the amount of hip sway that you're putting in that as well, so keep that pressure front footed 70%, keep it there, and then just turn back and through. Yeah, and then that club can come away. Once it gets about waist height, it would come away from your tummy and what have you. The more we can get that feeling in there, you're gonna get rid of the flinchers.
Get rid of the freaking shapes.
So little drill for you, guy. You don't get a chance to practice that much, you're saying, because obviously you haven't got a chipping area where you are, so it's like going and playing and doing a bit of chipping. Can you chip this one on, but I want you to do the right hand drill only that I just showed you down there. So let's show them what that is. So right hand down the grip, because your right hand would be down. Left hand behind your back, slightly wider stance, and then the only thing that gets that club moving back and forward is that you rotate hips and shoulders back and through. No wrist at all. Can you chip that ball forwards?
Probably not.
Okay, give it a go. Lovely. Stay where you are, don't move, don't move. So next to no wrist, you've kept the club more up to the sky. If you start getting any kind of flippity dippity with this, it does not work.
It's a really good training just to think.
Well, think how soft that comes off the face as well.
Does,
I would do this in my living room. In a small space, in a garden, anywhere where I can chip anything. Because it comes off so soft, and then you just build that feeling into bigger shots, medium shots, shorter shots. Down the grip with the right hand, because that's where it will be. And then back and forward, not by using your arm. Feel like your arm's almost connected to your body and it's just the body moving. Can you feel how the back of that club is hitting the ground now a bit more as well? Because there's no lean in that. If you put lean with a shaft in that, that gets really dangerous. Great drill for practicing the feeling of a more passive arms and wrist. More rotation with the body.
Definitely made a difference in that.
We'll look at the collection. Obviously we just done a game, but everything apart from one was on the green now. Half were mine, half were yours. I think it was yours that wasn't on the green though, wasn't it?
Mine was a closer to, wasn't it?
Great lesson there with Guy. It was good to get his base numbers at the start, but then fantastic to get into his pitching. It was very clear that part had started to be neglected from him. So it's a common thread. Golfers start struggling in an area, then rather than really kind of confronting it head on and working on it, they regress back, they stop practicing it, they go for like just run shots to make things happen. And there's a time and place where that does need to happen and it's the best strategy, but there's other times where you need to kind of grasp it by the neck and try and shake it out of you, which we had a good go. I got a text back from Guy this evening saying he'd been to the range after, or been to the course after this practice, and found that he was getting a little bit more confidence. that will stay or not. We will see as the journey continues. Post comments down below. Let me know if you're loving the journey or not. Hit that comment section up. Also remember the thumbs up day, the daily vlogs if you still like me. Checking in with you each day. Let me know with that thumbs up button. Thanks for watching. Have a great evening.